everyone, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. This is episode 12. Last time, Animal Salvation. It was a good time. It was a really great time. Connecting up all of the different areas over here has allowed us to do a nice back and forth between these locations, and we even got to meet the inventor. We obviously have to rank up these locations, but it's going to take a while. So we are proceeding to the Northern Environmental Observatory, and it looks like we have a brigand fortification on the way. So we are packed with sufficient equipment to deal with them. So let's go. Getting on the road in my trusty, rusty vehicle, and we'll see how far we can go for a little drive. We are carrying a lot of care packages, so we kind of got to take the vehicle, because we'll probably be picking up a lot along the way, like a horror movie, for example. You gotta pick that up. And fluffy pajamas, the perfect combination of equipment. So let's see how we go in this car, or a delivery truck, I should say, as we go down this hill. And there'll probably be some drama for us to deal with at the brigand camp as well. It's closer than you think. Is this a construction request for a climbing anchor? Hang on a minute, let me just jump on out of here. Let me just jump on out of here. There we go. No, it's an actual climbing anchor. You expect me to take all of these care packages? Not in a truck? I beg to differ. Let me grab these fluffy PJs. And then it's going to be a very interesting... it'll be a very interesting ride down in the truck, but we'll give it our all. So there we go. Oh, that doesn't look like a bad drive down. Where's that on the map? Where's that? Oh, okay. Maybe from the animal shelter. Looks like you could drive down there. You know what? That's a really good pathway. Maybe I should have looked for that ahead of time. Oh, look at that good drive down that we could have done. Oh, look at that. Drives right down into the direction of the brigand camp. Isn't that great? So anyway, I'm going to go back to my truck on the middle of a cliff face, and I'm going to give it my best shot. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, where are we? Is it too late for us? What do you reckon? I'll jump on out. It'll be fine. How steep's this? Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll make it down. Watch this. What? Now dig on this. You better be amazed. I like to take the road less traveled, because that's what the man who delivers is all about. Is the road less traveled. And I would not be the inspirational porter that I am if I was not taking the road less traveled. You understand? I like to treat a truck like a human body, capable of incredible feats that earn the respect of other human beings. Like that. And meanwhile, Sam is getting rammed into the side of a cliff face. And what did I fucking tell you? I'm on the ground. Tires planted firmly upon the ground as we have landed.
Trouble nearby.
Now, I want to see someone take that passageway. Oh, they won't. They won't. Because they're not the man who delivers. it does make you realize that there is no protection on the front of that truck. So while Sam is just on the front of a on the front of a bloody cliff edge, it's hilarious. All right, let's take a look. What are we looking at? This guy's coming up to have a look, is he? Oh, there's a truck coming in from out there. This guy's very curious. Come have a look at my truck. I'll show you the wheels. Don't pay attention to the floating carrier. You won't want to see it. Hello there. Sleepy time. Okay. Now. Bro. Alright, sleep tight, princess. That first shot of hitting his equipment right in front of his head was great. Man, that thing moves fast, doesn't it? Alright, well, we're going to be out of my tranquilizer bullets for that one, sadly. I couldn't disable that vehicle, much to my dismay. Is he putting out Sleepy Time Boy? I think he's putting out Sleepy Time Boy. Oh, now that makes up for the previous inaccuracies right there. Nice one. 2 more shots. Let's be patient. Doink. Now there's 2 in the truck that are doing they're doing rounds. And I've got 1 shot, so I want to take out the driver. Naturally. Oh, hang on. Never mind. That cargo, man. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, I always forget about the ammo pouches. I always think that I should have, like, if there's no numbers on the right hand side, then I'm all out. But it's good. We still got ammo. Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, bloody hell. I think they got off the, they're all waking each other up. Hang on a sec. You're all waking each other up. I think they got off the car and then they just started waking them up. That is so funny. Get that cargo off your shoulders. Oh, this is so funny. Oh. Cute. Oh. Did not expect them to get off the truck there because I thought they were somewhere else, but that's really funny. Where is... He's hiding there. There he is. While all his friends sleep. Oh my god, the way that they, like, I've got the shot and then they immediately sit down. Thank you. Oh my god. Shot lined up. Nope, he's woken up. Now, who else is potentially alive? Because the enemy base has not been neutralized yet. Maybe I can drive my vehicle in a little closer. Drive my vehicle in a little closer now. We'll get a little up close and personal with whoever's left. Could have taken that mounted tar cannon approach. Trank grenade launcher? That seems crazy to me. Take out a whole group? Tranquilizer grenade style? Sure. Yeah. Whole gathering there. We're not going to be taking any of this equipment because it's all animal shelter related. There he is. I'm like, where is that last guy? There he is. Right there. Alright, let me go knock him on the noggin. Let me go say hi. He's like, man, the rest of the base is quiet today. I don't know what's going on. All hail the ammo clip. I need to put a better one on my bag, I reckon. Replace it with a larger one. There's a warning shot. It didn't even alert him. I wanted to put the fear in him. Didn't work. That's okay. Enemy base neutralized. And are we tired? Good job, Sam. Nice, pretty looking waterfall. We can see some roads that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look where you're dropping, mate. Oopsie daisy. Gonna have to build some roads soon. I reckon we'll do the road building when I decide to also get the other locations up to 5 stars, because we'll be doing a lot of driving. Let's check this post box out. We gotta check out the post boxes now. 2 over there. You got any lost cargo for the Northern Observatory? Animal plushie. You know, it could be a good idea actually to grab all the medals from this place, because there are there's a couple of the roadworks, so I can deposit those medals in real quick. So taking a look, it seems like we've got a road over there, a road here, and then a road over in this direction. So it seems like it might curve all the way around on the beach. So I think we'll just go for a little bit further along towards the observatory with all of these materials we picked up. Gotta start somewhere with this road. Oh my god, another one? What is it, my birthday?
Okay.
Holy. 8 on the G scale. That's the highest that we have seen at the moment. Sam, walk up these steps for me. Thank you. Jeez. He's like, whoa, that was a big one. Okay. Eee. Do I have enough? Oh man, I may not have enough. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, that's so close to. The camp almost contributed the full amount of road. 250 metals and 80 ceramics. That's alright. We'll get some. We'll get some materials from the Northern Observatory and bring it on back. It's just around the corner here. Let's bring this bad boy online.
Almost there.
Mike Northcote, mate.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Alright, let's drop it all off on you. We'll do just this cargo first, the aid package.
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed.
Process that cargo, sir.
Not seeing any issues with the contents. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's 2% over 5. I'm sorry. That might be me going down a cliff edge.
I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Here's your cargo. Now get into my network. I gotta get back to my truck and save some more animals from the roadkill, you hear me? I'm in Australia, mate. Why am I talking like that? Alright, Mike Northcote. Oh, we're heading north, mate. We're almost at Darwin. Nice. Oh man, that road's going to be built in that. We're going to connect to the network, and I'm going to like take one step outside, and those roads going to be built. Like, but my materials. The squares porter suit.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you kindly.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
The blood boomerang? Oh my god. Oh, you're bloody Australian, mate. You got your boomerang. Okay, Jesus. A thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood that is especially effective against BTs. The more blood that is loaded, the greater the damage inflicted, but don't overdo it. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage. Can be stowed in a dedicated holster. That is crazy. I cannot wait to just throw that at some BTs.
Introducing the blood boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents. Which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct. After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least. At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think? We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Everybody wants to talk to me. Well, it's blood boomerang time. If we got BTs, I'm gonna get them. So blood boomerangs are my secondary weapons like that. Crazy, can't wait. So head for the location where the anomaly has been detected. I will do. Let me just drop these off.
Out working even in this rain, are you? I'll bring up the order details right away then. I certainly wasn't expecting this. What a pleasant surprise you've brought.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The meter did not even go up. What the hell?
The rivers around here flood sometimes when it rains hard. Don't get washed away now, you hear?
It didn't go up at all. Not even a tiny smidge for 700 likes. What the hell happened there? Okay. Sure. Alright, well I'm gonna need more blood bags. 2 more in the utility pouch. Sticky gun, it's just not a good, you know, it's just not the gravity gloves, man. It's just not the same. It's just not the same, you know? It's unfortunate. In my grenade pouch, I have 1 more slot. So we're taking out some BTs, so I'll get another one. Fabricate me some blood. We've got a machine gun, and I have the... what is it? The big bore handgun. So I think we've got decent weaponry to take them on. Maybe I should try a shotgun on a BT. See how that goes. We're getting into a potential combat zone, so may as well. And then should I, what was it that I needed materials wise? It was like 80 chemicals, 120 on the metals, or 150 on the metals. Let me take some materials out. I'm gonna take 200 metals. I'm gonna take 160 ceramics just in case. And then I'll deposit the rest. I'm half expecting to just turn around and the roads are built. This rain's coming down. Me car. Me bloody car's is ruined, mate. Alright, where are we? 220 meters away. Whoa, look at what it's doing to the timefall shelter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heavy timefall, mate. Alright. We got a bridge there. Let me finish. I'm committed to finishing this road. And then I might have to ditch this vehicle. The vehicle may succumb to the timefall. Oh, it's 80 now. A little bit less. Let's get this bad boy moving. That's right. All right, we got a bit of a road in here. Yeah. So the road should go all the way into the observatory. I don't think I've got a good shelter for this truck. from the rain, so... You ain't got like the tiniest shelter. Look at that garage that you've got. Here we go. Can I, there's no covers on these either. I can't park my vehicle under a tiny bit of cover, mate. Yeah, let me just drive it in here. Alright, well, my car's gonna be fucked. Not me poor vehicle. Alright. See you later, car. So we're gonna have a fun time with the blood boomerang. That'll be a very interesting decision. Can't wait. So we're heading about 200 meters in this direction to see some huge chiral activity.
Hey! What?
Oh boy, that must hurt. Seriously?
We slipped and fell. It got a little wet. Okay, this looks fucked. Dude, holy shit. I'm like, it's lagging behind, copying my movements though. Dude. Looks like young Norman Reedus. Or like young Sam, I should say, with the short hair. What the fuck? Reveal. It's Neil. It's finally his time, huh? Episode 5, Conflagration. We're finally doing it, huh? Snake, you're in the Death Stranding. Have you got your bandana? Far out. A little bit of Day of the Dead celebration.
What is this place?
Wow. Dude. Look at those fucking particle effects. Holy shit. Find the mysterious man. I wish that I knew that his name was Mysterious Man. What's this guy's name? His name is Mystery Man. His name is Baghead Man. I wish I didn't know his name was Neil. See that guy on that bike? His name's Bagman. That is fucking insane. Look at the quality of these sparks. Alright, we've been pulled in through the tar, and one of our memory flashes when we connected to the BB pod was a shot like this with the Day of the Dead flags. Damn, dude. And we saw a woman walking among some sort of ghostly figures.
The spirits of the dead are close.
Having a Day of the Dead thing going on for Death Stranding is exceptional. That is just crazy. Should we get a little lost?
Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
Dude. Oh. This is... I can't believe this. I'm going under the sparks. Yo. Having our Cliff Part 2 moment with our new mystery man.
They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
Wow. Don't really need to tranquilize an undead boy, do I? Maybe I should take a grenade, get him by surprise first. We'll have to use our blood grenade at some point. Blood boomerang, I should say. Seems you can circumvent them completely. Whoa. As the spirits of the dead run away. Damn, dude. This is just, like, crazy to just take in. This is a long ass tunnel. Alright, we can go up there. I'm gonna make a save. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Game is like no save. Whoa, oh my. What am I even looking at or for? Holy shit. Wow. All right, next group. We've gone past one group. All right, time to fight. Warrior shotgun. Oh, dude! Runs at me and catches on fire. Holy shit. I just can't believe how this is put together. It's blowing me away. Just the detail in this area. We're just taking it in, taking it slow as we navigate this space. Off goes his head. Okay, you gotta properly take him down, otherwise they might just catch on fire and sprint at you. I like what this game's doing in terms of like the tar rising as well. Similar to how like the Death Stranding logo, the first game it was like the strands were going down, and then the second logo the strands going up. Dude. Yeah, do it again. Do it again. Yeah. Do the thing. Put the bandana on again. And we'll watch with a big smile on our face. Alright, that's trailer shot, done and dusted. But who the fuck is this guy? This whole area, oh my god.
The odor deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
This area is so gorgeous. It's so cool that Death Stranding does this in both games, that, you know, it's beautiful environmental game, but then they also take you into like civilization and like buildings and whole entire areas that they've created just for these types of spaces. I could walk around in an area like this in the Decima engine for so long. So pay attention to the Odra deck if they've laid a trap for us. Have they put mines down? Is our yellow guy our middleman? Mr. Not Solid Snake? What do you want me to do here, mate? Should we try and tranquilize the main boy? This might be like we'll have a Metal Gear Solid 5 moment where you're able to like non-lethal take out your the bosses. Oh, they're moving. They're moving on me. They're moving on me. It's too late. It's too late for me. Here we go. They're moving on me. Woo! That shotgun's sick. I can just doink him in the head right now. I can just doink him. Put him to sleep. Did he just... Dude. He's just like, I'm watching you, mate. What is with his behavior? I don't want to take him out right now because I could make it too easy.
Too many. You can't handle them all by yourself.
Yes, I can.
But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
I want him to be the last guy. Or is that one of the... I think that was one of the traps. Let's get a physical altercation going with this guy. Oh, wait, where did he just go? Alright. How's that? Oh, what is he doing? What the fuck is that? Whoa. Why is he like shattering glass with his movements? What? Get boomeranged, kiddo. Gotcha. I wanted to make that a proper fight.
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower.
What the fuck? That is so cool. I'm so glad that you can't just like shoot him and it's over. He starts exploding into glass. Like, what? He's shattering reality right now. This is the coolest shit. Let me just quickly toss this tar cannon because I don't need that shit anymore. Get that off. I got a shotgun. You want this fight? You're not ready for this smoke, man. Yo, dude. Oh my god. These subtitles are going so quick for me to even, like, understand what's being said.
Too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
I want to use this warrior assault rifle. Follow his glass trail, dude. We got lethal weaponry. All the way over there.
Sam, might it be worth getting up close and personal with them? Keeping your distance may only make it easier for them to target you. Maybe there's a way to infiltrate that building they've garrisoned.
Yeah? Solo sneaking mission. The atmosphere of this is unreal, dude. Apologies, right in the middle of this totally epic moment. I have someone knocking at the door. Do not interrupt my game time. Can't you see I'm in the middle of killing soldiers? Oh my god. It's the Mystery Glass Man. We got a new name for him. Look at all these names besides Neil. Mystery Man, Glass Man, Bag Man. We got so many for him. It's such a cool effect. Who the fuck are you? Get it. Ah. I'm just willingly taking so much damage because we're just getting into the thick of it. Whoa, was you about to CQC me? Grazie? What are you talking to me like that for, buddy? Oh, the music. Grazie. Where's he going? Whoa. I'm getting firework mortared. Oh, he's all the way up there. Jesus. Okay. I'll just get back down, shall I? I dumped the tar cannon, so... Oh, watch this. Check this out. Ready? Yeah. Oh, ah! Ah, he's coming for me. Yeah. Take that. I did not make the jump. Drop that right now, quick. Oh my god. I like that they were all the way over the other side and they came to me. They're like, ah, oh, this idiot, you fell down. Oh, did we get him properly? He like exploded into glass then? Or is he still here? Nope, he's still here. Oh my god, this is one of the greatest sequences. Bastardo. Oh, he's CQCing me. What do you think? You're some kind of snake? Oh my god, the music just continuing. Peek. What the fuck? This is crazy. Let's get to know each other, big man. Tell me a story. And how did I get here? Oh.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
You're right.
Man, Kojima is so good at doing these sequences that everything is so fucking cool and you have no idea what the fuck's going on. Ah, dude, it's a Tasmanian devil! Oh my god. Dude, there's a whole bunch of them! Oh my god. What the hell? Dude! Tasmanian devils on the mainland? What's going on in my Australia?
Ah, it's her, isn't it? The girl from before? I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, huh?
Bro, she's in like a cocoon. Like chiralium cocoon. Did he say Nirvana? Smells like teen spirit. I do not care how much damage I was taking there because I was just in the fucking moment. That shit was just exceptional to be absorbed in. I was like, I don't even care. I'm just standing there being stun locked. I want to replay that. Man. Yeah, Kojima, he loves it. He's so good at just showing these like grandiose, exceptional set pieces, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? That was the coolest shit I'd ever seen. Wow.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, woman walking around Nirvana. So he went out of his combat gear into a little suit arrangement and then exploded. Yeah, we can't really make sense of this. Also, there was a thing that, like, chiral cinder that, like, came from the ground and just boosh, and then put her in a cocoon. Man. Just the spectacle of that and the detail and the graphical presentation. Episode 6, Chrysalis. There it is. Indeed. Huge. Oh my god. Man, what the fuck?
How's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While you were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door. Don't push yourself. Take your time.
I need a shower. Another shower. Fuck that. Now, I can't remember which trailer or which scene they showed that moment of the breaking open the chrysalis thing. It's not easy to watch within the context of the game either, because I'm like, what the fuck? It's gross too. Okay. And she's awake. Private room for Sam's use. The storeroom. This room? We can't choose to go there. We have to pick it there. Go to the next room. Oh my god, man. Give me one of these, please. Let's talk to Dolman about that. How are you feeling, buddy? That was a sequence.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Indeed. And then I reckon we'll, what we'll do after that is we'll read the corpus of the new entries after we go to the next room. I'm gonna use the shower first, if you don't mind. I'm gonna clean up before I introduce myself to the cocoon girl. This may end up being, pretty sure it's gonna end up being Elle Fanning's character, right? There was a brief resemblance from the silhouette walking around the streets. So much better without my sunburn. And I've made use of the toilet. And then he's gonna go, isn't showering so good?
I just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation. I don't have any idea who he is. Do you? It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
Alright, so Dolman's clarifying it is different to the battlefields from the first game. How interesting. Nirvana. They end up being some of my favorite segments of the game, just by like the visual presentation, the whole sort of feeling of it all, and the chaos of just being in like, what the fuck's going on?
Come on. Gently.
You're okay. Come on.
Whoa.
Careful.
Come on.
Please.
Careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Down, kitty.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the chrysaloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
It doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Huh. Okay. Fragile names her.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. And I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHB Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
You want me to go back to normal after that? Fragile names her tomorrow. So, the very interesting Death Stranding theory that in my Discord I was discussing like 2 years ago, which was when we started getting teaser posters for Death Stranding 2. We started getting the trickling of character posters and who are you and who am I and stuff like that. And Elle Fanning's character and what was floating around of the name of Tomorrow. And that is when people started going, the tagline of Death Stranding is like, tomorrow is in your hands. And then people were taking that literally and applying that theory to Lou. Because Lou in Sam's hands. And people are going, Lou equals tomorrow? You know? So people are wondering if through shenanigans, tomorrow could be our dear Louise. And I was partaking in those theories like a couple of years ago. It's crazy to see it within the context of the game we've explored so far. I would love it to not be that, just so I could be completely dumbfounded by whatever the hell is going on. I'm so curious about this instant description of a chiral rash with those suckers. I guess Rainey should be able to heal Fragile's hand, so that would be fine. I am gonna struggle to put my thoughts together for that though, and I think that's probably for the best, because this is, I was waiting for this, as in like I was waiting to have a Death Stranding cutscene where I finally get confused. I needed it because I'm like, we know how the game works. We know sort of the basic levels from the first game, and going into this one, we needed to get turned upside down, and this is where we are at the moment. So being trapped in the strange realm is what we needed. So let's take a look, right? First of all, we'll read the stuff that just came up. The strange realm, Nirvana. On his mission across North America and establish the UCA, Sam repeatedly found himself transported to a mysterious space beyond the borders of this world. Time passed differently, moving hours for every moment in our world, and its very fabric was permeated by the regrets of those who had died in wars long past. The mysterious space that Sam has encountered on his current mission is all too similar, and yet Dolman says it is not a battlefield. What this might mean in practice remains unclear. Nirvana is a Buddhist concept. It refers to the enlightened state of freedom and joy achieved by those who break free of the cycle of birth and rebirth known as samsara. The space in which Sam has found himself, however, appears to be something very different. Oh, I can't wait for all of this to be, like, built upon. Chiral rash. Doom sufferers are known to react to chiral density by involuntarily crying or developing goosebumps that may break out in a chiral rash. Such responses are known as chiral allergic reactions. So we've seen everybody like cry tears in regards to the chiral density. We've seen Sam get the rash on his skin, like pretty much one of the first things we saw in Death Stranding 1. Ordinarily, goosebumps are triggered in reaction to cold temperatures and psychological stresses such as fear or surprise. Chiral allergic reactions, however, occur as a result of Doom sufferer's sensitivity to the world of the dead. So we have our Doom's sufferer tomorrow and Sam, and we both have nightmares, except her nightmares seem to be a little bit more floaty. A young woman who came to this world from a realm inhabited by the dead. Sam found Tomorrow encased in a chrysalis, rescued her, and took her back to the DHV Magellan, where Tarman and Fragile cut open the chrysalis to reveal the young woman covered in tar. I'd love to know why Fragile, like, opted for that name, you know? We got some other people, by the way. We got the Inventor. Inventions don't appear nowhere. They come about by adding a little dash of inspiration to a whole lot of work that has come before, an enormous pile of your predecessors' successes and failures. Human history is a story of trial and error, so while some people may look at my inventions and think they look familiar, they simply don't know what they're talking about. People who say I'm a rip-off merchant need to take a good look at themselves. Even the most celebrated inventors aren't gods, weaving new creations out of thin air. Everyone follows a path that has been trodden by others, making use of their wisdom in an attempt to break new ground. I hope you can see that my inventions are crafted with enormous respect for what's come before, but there's a limit to what I can achieve stuck inside this shelter. I'm missing out on the wisdom of what's come before, and I'm becoming less aware of other people's needs. Here's hoping the chiral network can take my inventions to dizzying new heights. Can continue to receive an electric thrown weapon. We have our blood boomerang, which is just crazy. Mike came to Australia as part of the APAC Advance Expedition, where he joined the staff of the Northern Environmental Observatory. He is observant, sharp, and great people person who quickly made friends with the staff at Cape Fort Knott, the F2 South Distribution Center, and the other locals nearby. When Cape Fort Knott was lost to the tar, he was devastated. With everything else lost, the boomerang he had received as a gift from one of his friends who passed away during the catastrophe is a source of great comfort to him. No matter how far he throws it, it always comes back. Despite knowing that such a thing is possible, a small part of Mike dares to dream that the souls of his friends will one day return as well. Interestingly enough, it doesn't say leveling up this will give me an upgrade, even though he's the guy that gave me the boomerang. It seems I might even get it from him. Or maybe the electric thrown weapon will be different to the boomerang. We shall see. So we now have a main order. Our triple S has been going off, actually. I should probably check it. As soon as there we go.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
There it is.
Tomorrow, a mysterious young woman from the world of the dead. I hope she makes a swift recovery.
Maybe that's why they call it tomorrow, because it's like tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow you could be dead in the land of the dead.
I don't really have anything else.
Okay, mate.
Ready to head up? I sure am.
Let me go back. Okay. It's very interesting that in all of those moments with explosions going off everywhere, getting thrown into the ground, getting exploded, all of it, nothing from Lou.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
And my car's cleaned up. Nice. Yeah, no Lou crying, no BB pod freak out. Nothing. Which I find to be peculiar.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. And if we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Okay, solo sneaking mission. Recover all weapon sets and burrowing bombs stolen by the brigands. And we gotta do it stealth-like. So 2 weapon sets and a burrowing bomb. I'll grab that. Now, if we're just doing stealth, to not alert anyone, let me fill up my utility pouch. Ah, hang on. Just 3. Then we'll recycle my other ones. BT holo grenade could be good, paralyzing humans with fear. So, decoy hologram to draw enemy attention. A hologram of an object to hide behind or inside of. And a hologram of a BT, paralyzing them with fear and disbelief. So, I'm going to grab a couple of these. Recycle my blood bags. Oh, that's why. Okay. So all of this stuff has got into my private locker now. Everything. Okay, very good to go. So a little less on the equipment front. 470 meters away is where we're headed. Bit of stealth during the daytime, so all that tar is still rising from there. God damn. I wonder how many episodes are in this game properly, because you can have some episodes that are just for that, like, one specific sequence, which is fitting. We're in episode 6 now.
Looking good, Sam.
So far, so good.
Uh-huh.
Good luck out there. Don't push yourself too hard.
Okay, make sure we got our targets marked.
Let's go.
There's a guy right there as well. You can see a guy right there, but it won't mark from here. That's as far as we're zoomed in. So you see how that, because that truck does a loop there, okay. So 3 burrowing bombs, no, 1 burrowing bomb, and 2 weapon sets for a total of 3 items.
Bring and bear it.
And there's 10 targets. So I guess, like, we could take out the targets stealth-like, get up close and personal with the strand.
Trouble.
Or we could just try and completely avoid being even noticed. Well, we are in the daytime, so let's see how we go. Gotta replace these boots soon. So we've marked some targets, but clearly there's a bit more than the ones that we've marked. Are they facing me or not? Wait, what's going on over there? These the sleeping ones that we took out last time? They've been moved. That car's a concern, especially for stealth. I'd have to like throw a decoy grenade, get them off the vehicle. So that's what I might save one of those grenades for. I'll try clear this area out now. Go for the guy up the top here, then that person there, then the surveillance tower, then this guy down here. Take out the base, then procure the equipment is the plan. My floating carrier. Oh, it's just one person. Alright. For some reason I thought there might be a second. So we gotta try and scare the driver with a BT grenade. But I reckon I'll make that the last target. There's two over there, one in the truck, and then one up here. So those are the remaining targets that have been marked, at least. But we did take out someone that wasn't marked, so I'm a little concerned there might be more than 4 targets. If it comes to that, we will be shooting someone in the head, probably. Hazardous cargo will explode if it takes a significant amount of damage. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Do something quick. Why isn't the grenade doing what I've never used it before. God. I've never fucking used it before, man. Oh my god, he's charging big shit at me. Okay. Man, I didn't know... I was gonna hide behind the grenade, but I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
Man. I was like, is it gonna be like a stealthy something? You know? God, that bums me out. Because I'm like, what? I thought it would like be something I could hide behind. I've never used the grenade before, so I don't know. Man. That sucks. I have to press square. I have to press square to activate it, so I think that's what I fucked up with the stealth grenade. I was supposed to press square to activate it. Okay, so that's the mistake that I made. I was too busy looking at the guy. Okay, the BT really has paralyzed them all with fear. I would have loved if I activated that stealth hologram perfectly, because that could have been a way to clutch it. This BT hologram works like so much more than I thought it would. I thought it would only be people in the vicinity. Like, it took this guy out from all the way over here. He was freaking out. Okay. So, unfortunately not perfect stealth. That's a bit of a bummer. I was looking forward to that because it started off so well, and then we got glimpsed. And could have saved it if that stealth grenade worked properly. Sorry, Charlie. No perfect stealth bonus. This is an Apocalypse playthrough. We try, but ultimately we're gonna get caught at some point. It is merely destiny. Solid effort though. Did most of it.
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Alright. And back we go. It's such a good plan for the truck as well. Like preparing for it, I was like, I'll throw this and he'll get scared, and then that's how I get him out of the truck. Apparently I could have thrown that BT grenade in the middle of the whole entire outpost, and it may have just scared all of them. But we'll know that for next time now, just how effective that is. Sure. You see these boots I got on? These Omni reflectors. Get them recycled.
Did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul. I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
At least there was no stealth bonus that was played a part in this. There you go. Thanks, mate.
You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks.
Oh, that's cool. Structures that also illuminate at night, allowing them to be used as landmarks. Several guideposts can be deployed to mark out a route through the landscape. Walk a path often enough and you won't need directions. It looks like one of those, you know, jade skin rollers that that women use for skincare. I was like, what am I looking at? Is that a skincare thing? No, it's a guidepost. New bridge type available. I'll take it.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying thanks.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Master Carrier level 2. Boom. We gotta go out there and we gotta find ourselves some of those Tasmanian devils and take them back to the animal shelter.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Order completed. Well done.
I wonder what she's gonna have to see for herself. Now, Sam, put them shoes on. Not on your backpack. No, no. On your feet. Thank you. Okay. Lovely. Okay, we will return to the DHV Magellan and have a chat with Tomorrow, who has regained consciousness, next time. So thank you so very much for joining me for this episode of Death Stranding 2. Really fun to make our way through the Brigand outpost, having no idea what was laying around the corner story-wise, because that was fantastic. Just the sheer detail and scope, the spectacle of that sequence. Oh, very visually impressive. And also base PS5, right? You don't need a PS5 Pro when you're playing a game made by Kojima Productions on the Decima engine. This shit is so well optimized. It is incredible. I'm very, very happy with it. I am having a great time. I hope you enjoyed this episode with some story implications finally moving, getting us very confused, which is just what I'm waiting for. And we will find out how that conversation with Tomorrow goes next time. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you then.